I'm not gonna lie to you guys, when I was recording this gameplay, I was giggling a little bit. And also at the same time, I was so proud of the fact that Kain finally got a rework and his Force Echo. And the fact that they messed with his FR conditions made me so much happier. So, alright guys, welcome back to another Opera Omnia video where we're going to be showcasing Kain, who received a rework, a BT rework, and he now has his Force Echo. So we're going to be talking about all of the changes within this video. The gameplay that you are seeing here is pretty much focused so that Kain can freaking clap. So we got Irvine. Irvine is going to help to make sure that he is going to be dealing the maximum amounts of brave damage because of the fact that with his BT effect, he makes it so that all ranged units, which Kain is able to deal ranged brave damage, is going to cap on damage. Fujin is here for the launching, but of course, not only that, it's just going to the additional like wall damage that the frogs are going to be taking, especially when we go into the BT phase with Kain. Man, Kain, oh my god, I was I'm telling you, I was having a lot of fun using Kain, and we do actually use his FR in this gameplay because I wanted to show off the fact that his force ability can now be used as a main force ability, and it is not trash anymore. So I am very, very happy with the changes that he got. But anyways though, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Let's go ahead and talk about the rework that Kain got. So to his skill 1, he now increases Brave by 30% of the HP damage though after each HP attack except for the last. He now allows himself for 120% gain max Brave overflow. He now deals 5 HP attacks instead of the previous 3 with 50% splash damage 3 times. His skill 2, I was not expecting them to actually mess with this, but they did, because previously it dealt 7 HP attacks. They decided to give him 9 HP attacks with a bigger increase in the amount of Brave that you're recovering in between the HP attacks. I don't know what Square is thinking at this point, but at the same time, I'm not gonna complain because like Kain needed this for the longest time. His EX ability now deals 7 HP attacks with a 30% Brave recovery in between HP attacks. His LD ability now deals 9 HP attacks in total with 100% splash damage to non-targets after each HP attack except for the last. He did not get anything changed when it comes to him being in the air and the damage that he does being in the air, but one thing that I do want to say is that when you are looking at this gameplay, especially whenever Kain is in the air, you're gonna notice that his damage output is actually much better. Now, of course, there is a big difference between how he is in global and in JP. We do have much better, bigger toys right now in JP compared to global. So like, yeah, it was bound to happen. Like, it's gonna happen, and that's why like I wanted to make sure with like this specific team comp, I wanted to make sure that Kain was able to get every ounce of potential damage possible to make him look good as hell. Now, whenever he does return back from the air, he now deals 6 AoE splits HP attacks with 30% Brave recovery in between HP attacks. Now, his BT rework, they made it so that now Kain gets a 20% HP damage cap up, and the party is now going to be receiving a 50% Brave damage cap up. Now remember, his BT effect does offer a 30% HP damage cap up, so that in total right there is going to be an easy 50% for Kain. Excuse me. Now when we take a look at his FR, so his FR is now instant turn rate. If I'm not mistaken, I don't believe it was instant turn rate in the past, if I'm not mistaken, but you guys can correct me in the comment section below, but I don't think it was. I may be wrong on that. Let me actually double check. No, it was actually. Never mind. That just shows that like me and probably many of us have not used Kain's FR as a main force ability in the longest time. So I'm glad I checked myself there. So while his FR is active and you are inflicting or attacking an enemy afflicted with break, the party is now going to be getting a 50% HP damage up and a 50% HP damage cap up. So that right there is already, you already know that if you're going to be using his force ability as the main one, that Kain is going to be getting a 100% HP damage cap up. Now, let's take a look at the conditions. So, previously, with his FR, the conditions were that you get a 5% increase whenever you use a ranged ability, and it also includes off-turn triggers, and a 5% increase whenever an enemy is knocked back and active force time. But now, with the changes that he got in JP, Kain, whenever he is using a ranged ability, and it also includes off-turn triggers, he now increases it by an additional 15%. So for Kain himself, whenever he is in the air, instead of increasing it by 5%, it is now being increased by 20% every time that he attacks in the air. The other condition is a 50% increase whenever a party member inflicts or attacks a target afflicted with break. So overall, when you take a look at the percentages, if you are not launching and you are using a ranged ability, if you are using a ranged ability, you'll get about a 55 to maybe to 65% increase. If you are launching, you can add an additional 5% with that. But then, of course, with FR Echo, it'll be a little bit more. But the percentages may not be so high whenever you are on the ground. But you also have to consider that if Kain is in the air, he is going to be increasing it by 20% every single time that he attacks. And remember, he does attack on every single action that is happening while we are in a fight. So, like, in my opinion, I feel like that is more than enough to on being able to use Kain's FR as a main force time, because of the fact that, like, you're easily getting yourself a 20% increase every time that Kain attacks. And depending on how far Kain is, and especially if, let's say, like, the boss might be jumping in a turn order or whatever it is that allows them to gain more turns, guess what? You're going to be taking advantage of that, because Kain is just going to continue to increase the force time by 20% every single time that he attacks. So again, like I said at the beginning of the video, I am so happy. Like, I was giggling because of how Kain is performing now. Like, he has not gotten any love in the longest time, and like the fact that he now got it, it makes me happy. I'm really happy. Because, like, it gives me another opportunity to be able to use the Dragoon that we have in the game, and I am super excited to continue to use them for future Shinryu fights. So other than that, guys, that's pretty much gonna be it for the video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Let me know what your overall thoughts are with Kain's changes. Are you happy with what he received? Are you happy with the changes that he got to his force ability? Feel free to let me know. Other than that, though, if you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for future content. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one.